What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jet, and I am back in the mix. Now, I know I said I wouldn't upload any videos on Sunday nights, but this is a special case. My Vigor Part 1 tutorial video, in my opinion, is probably the worst video on this channel because it's a really important video, but the audio on it is trash. So, this is a redo, okay? All my current subscribers, you can go ahead and skip this video. You already know what's going on. But to my new people who clicked on this video because it says tutorial part 1, look at this video and not the one previous. That's why this title has redux on it, or redo, however you say that word. It isn't an X, I know that much. Alright, so let me go ahead and be proper here. This is your house. This is the start of the tutorial, by the way. This is your house, okay? Nobody can come and attack you at your house. You cannot leave your house and attack someone else at their house. Your house is like your hub, okay? This is your safe area. That's why you hear safe music playing in the background. Now, your house won't look like mine because, you know, I'm kind of a veteran at this game a little bit. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how to, progress through this game. Actually, that's probably in parts 2, 3, and 4. And I think part 3 and 4 are good for audio and part 2 isn't. But just turn on closed captioning and I think you'll be okay. Alright. So, immediately, let me tell you this. This is not the start of the game. This is your safe house. You have to go somewhere in your house to start the actual game. Okay? There is no storyline to this game, to my knowledge. The storyline to this game is plans. You see all these weapons right here, and behind them you see blueprints. Those blueprints are plans. Okay? And all the weapons you see on the wall, and all the consumables you see on the floor right here, like you see how that walkie-talkie doesn't have a blueprint behind it, but that little detector thing right there does. That just means I have plans for some things and not plans for other things. But we're going to get into that in just a moment. Alright, so here is your loadout screen. Okay? Now, there are 3 types of currency in this game. You got your materials, you got your food, and you got your crowns. Materials is kind of like money in some sense. Food is a donation currency, and crowns is the freemium currency. Okay? Alright. As I'm scrolling down, I want you to look here. Okay? Your crafting table. When you first boot up this game, your crafting table is going to be level 0. Notice right here, it says crafting table level 13 out of 0. That 0 is the level required for your crafting table to make said weapon. And no, you cannot make a weapon without a plan. And a plan is something you get from an airdrop. And as you go into the field, you're going to see airdrops dropping, and it's going to be really dangerous whether or not you want to go get it or not. Alright, so that's the crafting table, and I'm going to show you how to upgrade that in a few moments. To your left of the crafting table, actually no, let me not get into parts right now. Underneath that, you see what looks like a little Rocky symbol, and then 1200. That's the amount of materials that you need to make, or that you need to make your weapon. So you got plans for weapons, and then you got plans for ammunition. There will be cases where you have a plan for, let's say, an M16, but you don't got a plan for the ammunition for the M16. Understand what I'm saying? So right here, you see I'm scrolling up, it says plan of compatible weapon. Yes, that just means that I have plenty of this ammunition, and I can put it to the weapon, and boom, I'm straight. But you're going to need plans for ammunition as well as plans for the weapon itself as well. And like I said, I'm going to show you what an airdrop looks like so you can understand where I'm coming from. Consumables. This is where your healing stuff, like your grenades that just got added into the game, by the way, and all that stuff comes into play. But notice, your crafting table needs to be level 1 before you get to the bare minimum disinfectant. There are plenty of these out in the field, but upgrading your crafting table is what is important when you're first starting off in this game. And I'm going to show you where your crafting table is. What I showed you just now, this little underground bunker, this is where you come to make weapons pretty much. Alright, now I'm going to walk through here. I'm going to preview some improvements you can do to your shelter. This wood log and the boxes of herbs over here to my left, these provide me with passive income on raw materials. And like I said, you need materials to make guns and ammunition. Okay? Alright. So I ran just so I wouldn't get copyright claimed. But I'm going to walk down here to the basement. And this is actually your crafting table. You are going to upgrade this crafting table to max level. That's your entire objective as a new player. Because before you get to the really good weapons in this game, your crafting table has to be a certain level. And you upgrade your crafting table, which I believe I'm going to show right now. You upgrade your crafting table by spending resources. And your own resources you can see down here in the bottom of your screen. You got metal, wire, nails, fertilizer, glass, chemicals, fuel, and electronics, all from left to right. Now you see my crafting table is max level, so I can't upgrade it anymore. But on your screen, you will see you will need certain resources, a certain amount of resources, to upgrade your crafting table. Remember, you can have all the plans in the world, but unless your crafting table is at a certain level, you can't make that weapon. You see all these weapons up here, like 10, 3, 4, 3. That's the level of the crafting table you have to have before you can actually make that weapon. I need you to understand that. That's key. Alright? Now, what else I'm going to show you is parts. Sometimes you can skip the crafting table and the plan requirements if you have enough parts. What a part will look like out in the field is the weapon icon with a little spring behind it. You see right here, that machine gun symbol is a KK62, and that's 5 parts for the KK62. Like I said, you can find parts in an airdrop and or out in the field as well. So I'm going to show you the KK62. Remember, I can get 5 parts from that airdrop for the KK62. And it's actually down here somewhere. Give me a moment. Right there. So I need 7 parts to make a KK62 without the crafting table or the plan or the materials as well. So if you're trying to get, let's say, a really cool weapon, number 1, your crafting table has to be... Actually, I don't think it does. You know, I'm not even going to say anything about that. Just know that you need to have parts if you don't have the plan or the crafting table requirement before you can make that weapon. That's not in the crafting table limit. What I just said was, you can't make a level 9 weapon if your crafting table is level 7. But you can, I think, don't quote me on this, but you can if you have all the parts required to make that weapon. Now, I equipped the weapon just now. This is the final part of the tutorial. I equipped the weapon just now. I have no ammunition for it. Right? This, what I'm about to show you right now, is the shooting range. The shooting range is where you go to practice. Got me? So like I said, I have no ammunition. Walk in the shooting range, pull out the weapon, reload my weapon, I now have ammunition. As long as you have a weapon equipped, when you come to this little area, you have unlimited ammunition. But that does not mean you can come in here, get unlimited ammo, walk back out, and still have the ammunition. That's not how it works. You've seen right there that I lost all my ammunition I had in my clip. I'm gonna do it one more time. 30 rounds, walk out, 0. I go to my loading screen, and I still have no ammunition. The shooting range is just for practice. It's not somewhere you can get ammunition. You have to spend materials to make ammunition. Got me? Okay. Now, I believe that's all I have to show you for this episode. I may do a redo of part 2, but that's all I gotta show you for this one. Like I said, I'm only making this video because part 1's audio was so trash. New players, stick around and subscribe. Look for my playlist, and peace.